Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself, within your journey, within everything around you. Because everything is artistic, everything is symbolic, and we all start from zero, which is a blank canvas. It's how art starts, it's how we start. If you'd like a personal reading or you feel guided to book with me in any way, all of that is down below. And lastly, there's no rules here, so this finds you, it's meant for you. It's the overall meaning, but also the underlying meaning, kind of like how when we look at art or something's being described to us, we visualize it, we kind of try to understand it ourselves, and that's what I want you to do, at least for these. What I started drawing for you was a pair of earmuffs. I was seeing that part in Harry Potter 2 where they had to use noise-canceling headphones to prevent the screaming mandrakes from making them pass out or by hurting their ears. I'm getting you need to go to a quieter spot. You need time in that quieter spot. I'm just getting there's so much noise, so much going on, and you're overstimulated. Something here about the ability to hear too. You're going to overhear something, or you need to pay close attention to detail. I'm hearing drown out the noise. Something will drown out the noise. I'm seeing that's symbolic of blocking everything else out and only seeing one thing or one person. You see that a lot in cinematography or movies, where everything sort of cancels out or the music starts playing when they look at an individual that's piqued their interest. It's like, you know what I mean? Like they walk through the door and all of a sudden it's like, I don't notice anything going on over here. I'm just focused on the target, what I'm looking at. I'm seeing as well actual earmuffs or noise canceling headphones. They might be useful for you. Okay, let's see. From a love standpoint, I'm low-key getting this vibe of it's like that one person that makes you forget anyone else is in the room. Then we have the moon. I'm seeing that as mute, like mute the sound off. You're trying to block something out. Then we have the Three of Cups. Think like block out the noise. You could be at a get together or a party and maybe it's gonna be too much for you. I'm seeing it will help if you go to a different room or have some alone time, recharge, and then come back. It reminds me of like an introvert and an extrovert at the same time. It's like introverts kind of want to be hidden to recharge, just kind of like you sleep at night. And then extroverts want to be out and about, the life of the party, they're happy. Their energy is contagious. That's what this is. I feel like too, you might even soon be invited somewhere. You're gonna be trying a different side of yourself because it's like you want to be more extroverted. You want to be more involved with the community, with your friends. I'm saying that now would be a good time to do that. I'm also seeing keep tabs or pay attention to when like you feel overstimulated. It's like who's overstimulating you? What environment do you not like? What's draining you? Because if anything's draining you, you should probably stay away from it. You have the Nine of Swords. And that's right next to the moon, so this could be about like nighttime. I mean, night terrors, night sweats. We have the Magician. Four of Swords. 3 cards that can indicate nighttime or subconscious and sleep. All side by side. That is strange. Something here about like hearing something when you're not conscious, hearing something at night, you can't rest or something. Then we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords. Then the Eight of Wands. Seeing this as sound waves or like music notes, as weird as that sounds. It's like something coming for you. This is like noise headed your way. And then this is you like canceling it out. It's almost like someone talking to you, talking loud. Like it's like someone drains you. Or these people drain you. It's like you have to find a group that abides by your needs. And I feel like you're struggling because you're trying to enter a new side of yourself. Trying to be out there more. And it's really difficult. It's like you're rejecting it. And I did get something about listening to detail, finer details. It's like something is going to be exposed with words when in conversation when someone's speaking to you. Seeing the Five of Cups is like missing a clue, not getting it, not getting what someone says until it's too late. Something here about social cues too. Something about just not understanding each other, kind of like how extroverts don't understand introverts and introverts don't understand extroverts. Two different groups. It's kind of like an experiment. And then we have the mediator, which just usually has to do with two sides. The gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. So it's like you're speaking back and forth. I'm kind of picturing this, someone talking and the other person sticking their fingers in their ears going la la la, I'm not listening. So it's like those people that look at someone. There's this episode of That 70s Show where Hyde would look at Jackie and every time she'd start complaining, he'd like turn it off and pretend she wasn't speaking. And he was like, that's much better. Just, I can look at you, but I don't want to listen. So it's like something's being mediated by someone or like a therapist. You're trying to work it out. Then we have a poet. That's something else you use communication for. Expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Even seeing music here, singing. So seeing, in order for this to get better, it's like each side just has to listen. There needs to be no bias whatsoever. I also feel like there's somewhat of I don't want to say PTSD, but like usually some people can't stand loud noises because they associate it with conflict from like the past or something. We have the Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. And Magician is also the card of communication. It's Wednesday. Getting something on Wednesday, something about Wednesday is very nerve-wracking for you. Something's going to occur on Wednesday, an event, a party, and you're not looking forward to it. But I'm seeing it's going to pay off somehow. You might link up or solve your differences with somebody, all because like someone decided to speak up first. It's like put their bias aside, put their ego to the side, and do the right thing. Or you might even bump into someone from the past that you didn't really patch things up with. I feel like immediately it's gonna be so scary. It's like you're gonna want to get out of there, remove yourself, get rid of the noise. It's very interesting. I'm all over the place. So many things I'm getting here. It's also something here about like going to an expert. Looks like there's someone in the middle that's trying to fix it. It's like they're a healer, a therapist, something like that. Hearing is highlighted here. It's like someone just needs to listen, shut up and listen, stop talking. It's like listen to understand rather than listen to fight. Or listen what they're saying for the wrong reasons or for fuel. This is interesting. Okay, Scorpio, that's the end of this art channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. I would really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I feel like something's being mediated. Kind of like an introvert has to recharge before they go back out there. And there's something important about a get-together Wednesday. Something occurring where a conversation is going to need to be had. Just make sure you listen. There's a need for everyone to just like listen when people talk, to understand, rather than argue. So there's something subconscious you're not understanding about this situation. Okay guys, bye.